Hello, Hard Knockers. In this series, we take you on a journey through dramatic runway overruns, mid-air incidents, and captivating aviation moments from around the world. And if you haven't subscribed to this amazing channel yet, now's the perfect time. During a training flight in this Cessna 172, the landing gear malfunctioned, leaving only one wheel deployable. The pilots opted for a belly landing on the grass. The landing went smoothly, and thankfully, no one was hurt. This Boeing 737 made a rough landing at Birmingham Airport. This Airbus A320neo struggled against strong winds while landing at Madeira Airport. This plane had just landed when it veered off the runway and collided with a park helicopter. The pilot lost control during the landing in St. Barthélemy, but fortunately, everyone remained unharmed. This Airbus A320 was landing in Belgium when one of its tires blew out. This Boeing 737 became unstable during a storm at Dublin Airport. This Airbus A380 was moving too fast while exiting the runway.
Now this is one that we'll see nice and close to us now. Oh, got an issue here. Wow, come on, you could have just made it off to the next taxiway. Look at that, smoking like crazy. Now, I'm assuming they're going to have to check that wheel. I think they might have to replace it. That was...
After departing for a training flight, this Airbus A380 signaled by waving its wings. This Beach Duke was landing when it blew a tire and veered off the runway. While attempting to taxi back on its own, it suffered a propeller strike.
That gear collapse.
While landing at Brussels Airport, this Airbus A320 experienced a tire burst. This happened at Skiathos Airport in Greece. This Lancair LX-7 overran the runway, broke through a fence, and collided with a car on the road beyond.
Not good. Not good.
The pilot reported that the power lever ball detached, leaving the engine stuck at idle. Without the ability to reverse thrust to slow down, the brakes overheated and lost effectiveness. This occurred at a Texas airport, and fortunately, everyone was unharmed. The Airbus A320 encountered wind shear and made a hard landing, causing a compressor stall in the left engine. It then diverted from Madeira, Portugal, to Las Palmas, Spain, where it landed safely. This ATR-72 experienced an engine fire during its approach to the runway.
Whoa! Holy cow! Smoking! Oh my goodness! Whoa! It's crazy! Oh my goodness! Wow!
Airport emergency teams responded swiftly, and fortunately, no one was hurt. This incident occurred at Wellington Airport in New Zealand. This C-123 was touching down in a crosswind when its right wing suddenly dipped toward the ground. The same flock of birds also caused this Emirates A190 to abort its landing and go around, while a Boeing 737 was taking off from Birmingham amid a storm. In that same storm, this Airbus A380 couldn't land on its first try and had to execute a go-around. This was the aircraft's second attempt at landing. While approaching with zero visibility and relying on autoland, this Airbus A320 was forced to execute a go-around.
100, 50, 40.
This Swiss Airbus A320 struggled to land during Storm Ashley. This was their second attempt at landing. The firm touchdown led air traffic control to call for a runway inspection.
It's mad they're going checking that after that Swiss land.
This F-15 was forced to make an emergency landing due to a hydraulic failure, which left it unable to brake independently. To come to a stop, it had to deploy its tail hook and catch an arrestor cable on the runway.
Oh, nicely done.
These Royal Netherlands Air Force helicopters are performing a low-level flyby. This U.S. Air Force C-17 demonstrates its capabilities by making a rapid stop and then reversing using its reverse thrust. However, during the reverse maneuver, one of its engines experienced a compressor stall. This Embraer 175 was attempting to land amid a thunderstorm. After encountering severe wind shear, the landing was aborted. Due to landing gear and flap issues, this Boeing 737 had to perform an emergency landing without flaps in Perth, Australia. This Boeing 757 performed a rapid takeoff, followed by a wing wave gesture. This Airbus A380's landing didn't go as planned, as the massive jet nearly veered off the runway. This Airbus A380's landing didn't go as planned, as the massive jet nearly veered off the runway. This happened at Skiathos Airport in Greece. This Airbus A350 made a firm landing in Charlotte. This Airbus A330 landed at Manchester Airport with one of its winglets missing.
What's your name?
Well, but I think that we're not wearing.
No.
He just said
Uses gestures.
A flock of birds flew dangerously close to this Airbus A321neo as it was landing at Lisbon Airport. This Norwegian C-130 made a landing on a public road in Sweden. Here's what landing at St. Martin Airport looks like from the cockpit's perspective.
$100.
657, I'm put weight runway 12.
30.
10.
20. 10.
When we're 3251, same direction, company to another 1,500 feet, opposite direction, 1,000 feet.
This Boeing 737 made a hard landing at John Wayne Airport during Storm Hilary, causing its landing gear to collapse. The turn you see might be the pilot trying to keep control after the impact. You can see sparks shooting out as the engine drags and scrapes along the runway surface. The aircraft eventually came to a halt, unable to taxi to the gate with one engine resting on the ground. Fortunately, there were no injuries. This Boeing 737 experienced a flap failure while descending into Minneapolis and had to make an emergency landing without using flaps.
Southwest 2020, next step on the roll to left hand 260.
The Airbus A321 struck a flock of birds while landing at Santiago Airport. Strong winds at Skiathos Airport caused this Airbus A321 to land so hard that its landing gear broke and needed replacement. This DHC-3 completed a smooth landing on skis in Alaska. Click the video on the screen to watch more. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one.